All right, so about a week ago, a surveillance video was released showing one Sean Puff Daddy Combs and
Diddy.
Cassandra Ventura in a compromising position. And we were like, we gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. So this video is about Sean Puff Daddy Combs.
P. Diddy.
The Diddler.
P. Diddler, that's right. Welcome to Unfiltered ECC, y'all.
Yo, welcome back to Unfiltered ECC. I'm EJ.
I'm Claudia.
It's your boy Capo, yo.
Woo!
Yes, sir. We back, man. We back.
Yo, what's going on?
Man? What's up?
All right, because this topic is heavy and
It do hurt it in the
Yeah.
heart. I ain't gonna lie. So it's
before
kind of tough.
before we even get into that, I noticed something. One, our last video before the Kendrick and Drake beef was 6 months ago.
Damn.
And
Yeah, it was a while.
and that video or thumbnail was of Drake and Joe Budden. There was another Drake beef.
Damn.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh
Damn.
shit, for
Yeah.
real. Drake just be getting these
He
niggas
do with
nerves.
everybody.
It's crazy.
Damn.
But I just thought it was funny. Looking back at it, I was like, damn. But we're not. Surprisingly, we're not talking about Drake this time. We're talking about the Diddler. Fuck, I hate that guy.
Hey, look, right? So from the jump, right? I've never been a Diddy fan,
Yeah.
right? For the people that don't know, like, I don't know. I just never felt right about that guy. Like it's just the stuff that he does. Like to me, it feel like he treat people like everybody else is beneath him because he got money, right? Like, for example, all the people that worked with him in the past, like all these people are like nobody, like they're nowhere. It's like he see them, work with them, make
Yeah,
as much
Pretty
money
much-
as he
he's
can,
pretty
Yeah.
much a
and drop
leash.
them off.
Yeah, it's
Pretty much a
crazy
lead.
because he can identify talent. He does have an eye for talent,
Mhm.
but he only uses it for his benefit.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll use them and then drop them without hesitation.
Mhm.
Facts.
Y'all seen y'all remember making the band?
Yeah.
Bruh, yeah.
Y'all see how he treated those guys? Like he
Hey.
made like bro, like
Hey, go to the corner store, grab me a ice cream sandwich.
yeah,
and-
like
and
crazy
bring it
shit
back.
like that. Like come on, bro. Like he treated
Right.
people like shit.
That's wild.
But this specifically, like, this is about his relationship with Cassie, and we all know who Cassie is.
Mhm.
Like, maybe you weren't a fan of her music, but you knew who she was. She was this really pretty girl that came on the scene, had like her little hit that was like easy to listen to. It was a little bop, but yeah, she was signed to Bad Boy Records. She was 19 at the time. Diddy was 37 when they met, right?
Damn.
Yeah, and it probably was that he just saw her. And he was like, "No, yeah, you're fine." Like, but it wasn't. Once again, this is Diddy, so it's not admiration. It's more like,
I'm gonna take advantage of this.
right, you look good, so I want to have you there,
Yeah.
and that's probably it. There was probably no actual like love in their relationship,
Damn.
which is sad because they were together for a long time, like a whole decade, and
Yeah, I heard like he basically was in charge of everything she did. Like he was in charge of all her financials,
Medical stuff.
everything to
Yeah.
her. Like she couldn't. There's nothing that she was able to do without him not knowing. Cause you know a lot of people will come out and say, why didn't
she
speak earlier?
leave? Yeah,
like,
it's never that easy,
Yeah.
especially with Diddy, who had money. Like Diddy had money
he
like
got a lot of
that.
connections. Hell yeah, that
There
shit
was
is harder
no
said
way.
than done. Like
Yeah.
for real. So yeah, so that basically he basically did everything. Like he knew her whole life. He based her whole life on his routines.
Yeah.
Yeah, to where like she couldn't go nowhere, and it's crazy. Yeah, that shit is crazy.
I'm just glad it has a happy ending because now she's married. She has two beautiful daughters. Like she's happy. She's probably not like she's not a big artist. It's sad that maybe her dream was to be like the next Beyonce or something, and unfortunately, she can't have that. But at least we know that she's safe now.
Right.
She's safe. She has a family. She has a loving husband. So, we can talk about this easier because we know that she's okay.
Yeah.
She's okay. Cause man, that video, that was so hard to watch. That was so hard.
There's
watch.
like speaking of the video, there's like another video of like Cassie. I don't know if y'all saw this, but it was like Cassie under a blanket.
Yeah.
And it's like Diddy was a recorder. He's like, hey yo, stop playing, man. Get her from under the blanket. Like it kind of sound like, yo, she's obviously spooked. You feel me? She's not getting out of the blanket. Like she's staying and she's not moving. You feel me? So that's like, damn. That's crazy. Bro.
I heard that video, like he posted that before, but that was a while ago, before social media, got as big as it is now. To where like people didn't really look at it as anything. But now that last video came out, I guess everybody put, like you said, the internet keep receipts and shit. So I guess somebody went back and
matched up.
Yeah, to where like, yeah, bro, this how long this shit been going on, type shit. Damn, like, cause I'm thinking like when I was watching that video, I'm like, bro, if that was one of my sisters and I like that nigga would probably be dead.
Yeah.
Ain't no probably shit.
Yeah, that nigga would probably be dead.
Bro, how can you, man?
Yeah, I'm like.
That's probably why he got away with it so long. I mean, on top of the fact that he had money, but she also, I don't know, like siblings and stuff like that people could, that the kind of people that could vouch for her and probably step in. Like, I don't think she had that kind of support.
Yeah. And another, like the crazy thing is like all the people that's around him, like I'm sure they seen.
They probably knew.
They seen him. Yeah, and I heard like, cause I watched a couple interviews. Like I heard he got like a temper problem. Like he's like a fucking child. Like he have temper tantrums and shit. He be throwing shit, going crazy and shit. Yeah, that nigga got an issue.
Yeah, he sounds like a brat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like if you don't get his way, he just go fucking nuts. Like I just never liked that guy. Like never. And I don't like three niggas off real. I don't know if I said this on here before.
Who that is?
Now, I didn't like Diddy before. Diddy's definitely one of them. He's top tier, right? He's number one, right? I didn't like him from the jump, but I had little reason. I didn't have no real facts. Yeah. I just had that feeling like, bro, I don't like this guy. For some reason,
there's something about
this snake ass nigga I don't like, but I can't put my finger on it yet.
Yeah.
Diddy. So now I know. I'm like, yeah, nigga. I knew I didn't like your ass for a reason, and that's his reason. That's Diddy.
Yeah.
Kurt Franklin is the second one. I ain't got my dirt yet. The internet ain't come out with nothing yet.
Yeah.
The third one, Steve Harvey. I can't stand that nigga, bro. Oh my God, bro. Steve Harvey that nigga's such a bitch to me, bro. I think Steve Harvey's a bitch. I think his wife beat him, right?
Yeah.
Kurt Franklin, I think he's a thief. I think he uses the Lord's name for money.
Oh yeah.
Right? And Diddy, I think that nigga like he's just a terrible person, bro. He treat people like shit because he got money.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you like, I don't think you hate all three of them for the same reason. Like you hate them for different reasons. Mm-hmm. Can you think of anything like when you first saw Diddy that gave you like these off vibes? Can you think of anything that made you go,
It's just the way like, it's just the way he act towards people. Like the way he just act like he's just better, right? Like people that act like that, and like he just seemed like he think he better than everybody.
Is it from making the band? From telling them what to do and
stuff? Well,
it
started with that. Cause Diddy was like, when Mace was rapping, like I used to listen to Diddy, but I never really.
Right, because he was more like a feature guy, right? Mm-hmm. He was kind of just like there.
Yeah, Diddy
like
was
a hype.
Yeah, like a hype. Right. Diddy didn't really rap like that for real, but I knew him, but I never really paid attention to him till I started seeing him interacting with people. Then I'm like, bro, this nigga, I don't like this nigga, bro. Like, this nigga act like he's better than everybody all the time. Then the way he talk to people, like if y'all notice, like if he on any show, like when he's a judge, he's like the type of judge that just say some weird shit that make the person feel little. Like, yeah, bro, like why did you even come here? Like, you know, like he's that type of person. Like, nigga, who the fuck are you? Like, I don't like niggas like that, and that's exactly how he is. Yeah, I ain't got no love for that guy. And he just, you know, what's the nigga name? You remember Shine? You know Shine, right?
Shine?
Yeah. You know the nigga that
sounds so familiar, bro.
How that song go? Do you love me?
Oh yeah.
That, what type of nigga?
Yeah.
That nigga. You know the song I'm talking about, right? Damn. We'll play. So we'll play it on. But yeah.
Probably did. I was really.
You probably have to hear it.
Yeah.
So that nigga Sean was like a bad boy artist, right?
Yeah.
And I guess they went in the club. He was dating Jennifer Lopez at the time.
Diddy or Shine?
Diddy.
Okay.
Right? So they was in the club and something happened. I guess Diddy didn't get his way for whatever reason. And 3 people got shot in the club. Right? 3 people got shot. But for some magical fucking reason, everybody said it was Diddy, but for some weird reason, Sean ended up doing the time for it. You know about that.
I do.
Right? I think that nigga did like 9 years or something.
Wow.
Right? Now he's the prime minister of what's that country? It's like a Caribbean country. Damn.
What? This is all you.
Yeah,
That's crazy, bro.
He's a prime minister. But the witnesses in the club, one of the girls got shot in the face. She said she clearly saw Diddy with the gun.
No way.
Yeah, bro. Like that nigga been getting away with shit forever. Like it's not, it's not his first time being, with getting, into it with the police and shit. Like that nigga always been in and out of, shit like that. Like he just gets away.
Damn.
But I guess this time's a little different.
So, November 2023, Cassie filed a lawsuit against him, accusing him of sexual assault and abuse for like $30 million, right? The next day, the lawsuit was settled. We don't know, they didn't make the results public, but that's how.
Yeah, that's Sean.
Oh, so that's a.
Yeah, he's the prime minister of Belize.
Cool.
Changed his life around, right?
Yeah, he sure did.
Even though he was innocent the whole time, his life probably didn't need to be changed around.
Yeah. So she filed that the lawsuit was filed. The very next day, it was settled. And the fact that it happened so quickly is because he did it, and he was
just like, hell no.
Here, just fuck off, and probably I'm hoping she got all the money and then some. But we don't know because it was never made public. And she probably didn't she just wanted it to be over with. She just wanted to move on with her life and get some kind of payment for the shit she went through for 10 freaking years.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that got settled quickly.
Like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, he did that shit.
Yeah.
Like, that nigga did that shit. I know he did.
And his lawyers were like, just because it was settled does not mean it's an admission of guilt. Yes, it does.
Right.
Yes, it does.
It was literally gone the next day. Like that. So, even then, bro, that shit is crazy.
Yeah, bro. Like, I knew he did it. And I was so happy. Right? Then, all of a sudden, everybody started coming out like, oh, shit.
Right.
Even the girl, what's her name? She was in, you remember the girl group, Danny Kane?
Yes.
You used to watch that show?
Yes.
Dog, he treated these girls like shit, bro. Especially the girl named, I think her name was Aubrey. He kicked her out the group.
She was my favorite. Yeah.
I think she was like the most like out there. Like she was more, and Diddy didn't like that. Like bro, this nigga just weird as fuck, bro. Like he treated her like shit. He kicked her ass out the group.
Damn.
She looked crazy now. Her lip all swollen and shit. Oh my god, she used to look good.
She did. She was a cutie back then, but
she looked crazy now.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. And another bro, I heard. When did I hear this shit? A couple days ago, another girl came out, right? and she was 19. She wanted to be a model. Diddy took her in. They met at some club, and she had a drink with him. Next thing she know, they was in a car. They was on our way back. Diddy drugged her. Yeah, this shit came out recently, a couple days ago. Actually, she said Diddy drugged her, and yeah, and he raped her. And in the hotel raped her. Then the next day, put her in the cab to go to her house. What she did was she didn't tell nobody, but she kept her clothes for that night. Mm-hmm. She kept all her clothes in a bag, just because she still wanted to be a model. Because she knows she would have tried to. Diddy's a powerful dude. That's why a lot of these girls can't come out, because if they do, he got the power and the money to make sure these girls don't ever have a voice ever. So he got the power. So a lot of these girls, I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do just to get to where I want to be. You get what I'm saying? So that girl wanted to be a model, and Diddy said, "Yeah, I could do this. I can make this happen for you." And she know he could. Mm-hmm. And she, I guess she's smart. She had to be smart at that 19 to think, I'm gonna keep these clothes for 20 years.
For real?
Just to keep it. Yeah, so a couple of days ago, she kept her clothes for evidence, I guess for anything that,
DNA
forensic, that's crazy.
It sucks, because women and men lead these completely different lives. The fact that she even had to think about that, it's gross. And it's crazy that she was 19, Cassie was 19 when her and Diddy first met as well. It's like he preys on these pretty young girls.
Ambitious.
And it's gross. It's why would you do that? How do you sleep at night?
That nigga's a definition of a monster, bro.
And he got daughters. That's the crazy thing, bro.
He has children, beautiful kids too. His daughters are gorgeous. How would he feel knowing that somebody's doing to them what he's been doing his whole life to other women?
Right. That's a fucked up thing. That's what I'm saying.
That's not even an excuse. It shouldn't be the fact that you have daughters to treat women with respect. That should just be default.
Right.
But I don't know. I guess it's even worse knowing that he's doing that and he has daughters too. Do you care at all?
But doing that whole that video of him beating up Cassie, kicking her and shit. There's a couple girls that came out and say, Diddy kicked her in the stomach while she was pregnant. Kicked her on her face while she's down, type shit. You don't first of all, how do you
they're down, they're out, they're not fighting back.
Kicking her face, then it was he probably was drunk, bro. I don't give a fuck. This because another thing, right? When people blame certain shit on certain shit on alcohol, alcohol. There's a level, because I used to drink, right? There's a level of toxicity that you could get to where you would do certain shit to where people look at you bro, if you were that drunk, you wouldn't be able to function. Your motor skills is, because that's what it does. Alcohol, it fucks with your motor skill. So if you're that drunk to have enough sense and energy to beat up a woman, right? You not that drunk.
Facts.
You can't, because if you were that drunk,
you would
to where you wouldn't know what you're doing, you'll be on the motherfucking floor. Mind you, this nigga in the hotel, the little hallway, running
up
towel,
and down.
His towel's on straight. Nigga, if you drunk, you're not running straight.
That man just came out the shower. I think this is all speculation on my part. He was in the shower and she was like, "Now is my time to get the fuck out." And she was trying to leave. He realized that she's leaving, probably a door alarm or some shit. He's like, "Oh fuck, she's trying to leave." He hops out of the shower, puts on a towel, and runs after her. That man he knew what he was doing. Yeah. He knew exactly what he was doing. That was all coherent thought. He's just awful. He's just evil. And anybody that puts their hands on somebody, man to woman, woman to man, it doesn't matter. You put your hands on somebody, that they're not fighting back. They just want you to leave them alone, and you feel okay in yourself to beat up on somebody that just wants to be left alone. Something is wrong with you.
Real shit. This is facts.
And another thing I don't like, I hate when celebrities come out apologize and say they're gonna seek their, you know, they
Bro.
like first of all, right? This nigga Diddy's what?
Old.
Yeah, this nigga's old enough, right? So when he did this shit, he had to be in his 40s, right?
Yeah.
When he was kicking Cassie's ass like that, right?
So
So
he met her at 37 and they were together for 10 years.
yeah, so
yeah.
that nigga was old. Like, bro, you old enough, right? You old enough to know better, right? So you doing this, you coming out, you apologize. Yeah, I'm gonna seek help. Seek help for what? You have enough sense to be where you at. You a billionaire, right? How you have enough sense to, you know, to have enough businesses to have that much money to become as powerful as you are, but you lack the slightest, you know, like knowledge of not having to, you know, to put your hand on a woman.
Right.
Like, bro, like there's no, you don't need to, you coming out and say you finna go seek therapy. Like, what they gonna tell you? Like something that you ain't know. Like, nigga, you been knew this shit. Like, you know not to hit women. Like, nigga, like you just did this shit. You just sorry that you got caught. That's it. You're not sorry that you did this shit. Like, the whole time he was apologizing, I'm like, bro, so y'all ain't see that video?
Yeah.
No, and I don't care. Because it's like, what can you say? There's nothing to say. There's nothing you could say that would make people like, oh, I get it. Like, no, fuck off.
Yeah. I feel you. It's crazy because even then, in his apology, it looked
bland.
It looks so bland and scripted.
Because he probably did. ChatGPT wrote it and he didn't mean it.
Also, real shit. Like, bro,
and he didn't even apologize to his victims. Like, he basically was just talking.
I'm sorry for my behavior, kind of thing. Like, I won't do it again.
Like some just weird shit. Like, nigga, you need to apologize to the victims. You need to apologize to the people that
call their names and
facts.
Yeah, so that's why everybody was like, yeah, that nigga, that shit a little weak, bro. Like, you should have just kept that. You know, like, but yeah, man, that nigga deserve everything he get. But I think it's done for him. I think that's it.
You want to know something? I still feel like he's still not gonna get arrested yet. It's gonna be a while.
But nah, he's not for the for Cassie. You know, they're saying the statute of limitation is, you know, because of that they can't press charges. It's, you know, the time to press charges.
Because that happened the video happened in 2016, March of 2016. Yeah, that was 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a time frame to it, like you could press charges. Yeah.
No way.
Certain crimes in certain states it varies.
Yeah. So what's happening with him now is something different, because I think like Cassie, you know, handled her business already, and hopefully she got all that money and all that extra stuff. But so what's happening with him now? He had 2 homes that were raided by the FBI, one in LA and one in Miami. And once again, there's all this secrecy behind why they did it, but it's probably like it's a lot of civil lawsuits, they call it, that allege abuse and sexual assault by multiple victims spanning over 30 years.
Damn.
I think even Cassie said this, that there was some sex trafficking thing going on. Because I think when people hear sex trafficking, they probably think
you selling people. Like,
but it's more than that. I think it can be it's broader than people think. It could be as simple as you find some girls, you're like, hey, come over to my house, and then when they get to your house, there's like 10 men waiting for some sex. That's sex trafficking. So it could be some shit like that. Like, he has like some friends.
I believe it.
And he just gets some girls. The girls think that they're, like you said, probably trying to, you know, they're trying to be models, they're trying to be artists, they're trying to get some kind of forward, and they know Diddy's in the business, so they're trying to get some kind of forward, and they come to his house, and they're like, okay, we'll go suck his dick, and then we'll see what we can do about it. That's sex trafficking. So.
Yeah, that shit sound crazy. But you know what's crazy? Like, why? Because Diddy got so many friends, right? Diddy basically, like, this nigga just one of the biggest. My bad. Right? So, what do y'all think, like, why haven't none of his friends come out and defend him, like, you know, come out and, like...
I have 2 reasons, I think, why they haven't. One of them is they were benefiting from what he was doing, because he was probably one of those guys that get their dicks up. The other thing is they're probably afraid, because whereas he would do physical abuse to these women, he could probably end your career. they're like, if I say something, well then that's it for me. I can never. If I
Come
wanna,
back to
if I
this.
wanna keep on being a musician, if I wanna keep on being a producer or whatever, I have to keep my mouth shut. It's gross, it's cowardly, but that's it's.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I feel like, yeah, a lot of these people probably be on a tape with him, and I was watching this interview. The dude basically was like, yeah, all types of people was at these Diddy parties: lawyers, doctors, politicians, all types of people. So a lot of people are not saying nothing because they know once the FBI start dissecting all this shit, start putting tapes together and start recognizing faces, they gonna be hey.
Yeah.
That's that. It's just like that. That Weinstein. What's that nigga name?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. It's kind of like that.
You wanna know what's crazy? Like,
but there's so much. So there's also Harvey Weinstein too.
Oh.
Epstein, Weinstein.
Yeah, they used to hang too, right?
Probably did.
They probably got crossover tapes and shit.
What?
And I heard Diddy used to record everything.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, first of all, it's crazy, right? I think the men or whoever, they won't say anything because this nigga Diddy's powerful as shit. First of all. Second of all, like, I think when it comes to the feds, you know how the feds raided his place or whatever. I think they came over there to get all this stuff, the surveillance, because they had politicians and all these high-ranking people there. So they confiscated everything and they left. That's why I still feel like Diddy's still, like, he's still out and about. You feel me? Like, he should have been arrested.
No, and then there's a rumor that he's an informant. So it's possible that he's even protected because he's like, I'll tell you what you want to know. Keep me out of it though. It's probably what's happening. That's how rich people say all this shit. They be like, I'll tell you stuff. I'll point fingers to other people as long as you protect me. And that's probably what's going on with him. Oh, makes me sick, man.
That shit crazy, bro. It get deep. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. But you know with Diddy, bro, I like right now, obviously that nigga's not charged with anything yet. But I think he will be. Cause like they said, right, if your house get raided, if the FBI, they're not gonna raid your house on a hunch.
No, it's probably
right?
They gotta be.
Yeah.
They gotta have shit.
They gotta be some real shit, some real evidence, some real shit that they could, they know they're gonna find in there. So I really think then, did he record everything?
Yeah.
So they probably found tapes just laying around. They probably viewing them shits and putting faces together and shit like that. And they something gonna stick.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think it's going to be something minor, like probably like a misdemeanor gun charge or something, because they also took firearms from his house. They're probably going to get him on or you don't have the license for these things, or it will be something. I feel like it's going to be something minor.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That nigga is a billionaire shit. He know politicians and shit, so he probably.
And he gonna get away, bro.
Yeah, it's
unfortunately, bro. If he get caught, it's gonna be a long time from now.
I don't know, bro, because there's a lot, bro. A lot of girls been coming out. A lot of people. That's just like like Pandora's box, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
But it's just like you said, though. There's a time limit on when these things could stick. So these girls that came out, they're probably things that happened 10 plus years ago. So now it's like, okay, it happened. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I'm saying, Diddy's the type of nigga he is. But a girl could probably come out. Some shit that happened like 3 or 4 days ago.
Yeah.
Cause he's still the same type of nigga. It ain't like he was like that when he was younger. Right? That nigga's still the same person. Like even now, like people still have these the Diddy parties.
Yeah.
That shit didn't come from shit that happened 30 years ago. It's shit that's currently happening now with the people in the industry now. Just like 50 Cent, right? 50 Cent don't like that nigga Diddy for nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
That was... I didn't save any of the tweets and stuff, but I saw them, and I'm like, 50 is so funny.
That man's a troll.
He went for Meek Mill, and he went for Diddy's son, the older one, I guess.
The nigga that looked just like him.
Yeah, the one that looked just like him. Yeah, he went for the both of them, and it's a serious thing, but 50 made me laugh.
That nigga said, like Eric, people say the reason why. Well, Stevie J. Y'all know Stevie J?
Yeah,
Jocelyn's. That's the only nigga. I was watching this shit on watching the interview. He's the only nigga that's standing up for Diddy.
Yeah.
Like he's like, bro.
Stevie J?
Yeah.
And Meek Mill, isn't that why 50 was like, yeah, stand by your man.
Stevie J and Pity, them niggas like this.
That's gross.
That's Diddy's producer. So, you know, Stevie J is the only dude that's publicly out there on Diddy's side.
And Meek Mill.
Oh yeah, well of course Meek Mill. But I don't know.
You wanna know something? Hold on. When you say that, right? That reminds me of that meme when Meek Mill is just like, yeah, y'all ain't never seen that?
No.
Man, it's just a random meme.
You can show us later.
Huh?
You can show us later.
Yeah, I got you.
But you know 50, them niggas supposed to box. Stevie J was like, 50, I'm gonna whoop your ass when I see you type shit. But you know, 50 don't like Diddy because you know Diddy was dating 50 baby mama.
Damn.
Yeah. Damn, I forgot her name. Fuck. Her name was in my thing.
I'll research for you.
Yeah. So that's why them niggas. I guess that's why 50 feels some type of way about Diddy. And I guess once he find out these little rumors, and he just started going off with them, like, hell yeah.
He came for him. He came for his son. It was so funny though.
Yeah.
Him, his son, and Meek Mill. He was just like, y'all are all clowns. Like.
Yeah. It's crazy. You know Diddy's son made a diss track about 50?
Man, that little nigga really said it.
I'm gonna be honest. Hey, I'm gonna be honest.
He snapped?
You listen to it?
That shit was ass. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was ass.
I thought you about to say that nigga snapped.
That shit was
Oh,
man. It wasn't.
He did not cook.
It wasn't. Yeah. That shit was
Oh, man, when he microwaved it. God damn. Bro, I could have seen you about to say that nigga shit was hard.
Nah, bro. That shit was not that good, bro. Like, nah.
Damn.
But yeah,
that Daphne Joy?
50's baby mama, I guess. Yeah, and yeah, 50 don't fuck with that nigga, man.
You know, that man, he a troll, bro. Like, once he on your ass, he's on your ass, bro. There's no letting up.
I don't think I don't want 50 Cent to troll me. I think that's embarrassing. Like, he will embarrass you.
Yeah. He'll hashtag everything. Everything he posts, you will be a part of that hashtag.
Yeah. Maybe he gonna post his alcohol, his liquor, his Michi Midori.
Yeah.
Bro, that nigga, man.
That nigga 50 crazy.
But, so speaking of endorsement from Stevie J and Meek Mill, like what kind of, alright, you are friends with you're you know men rolling packs. You know you all are a crew, and you know that one of your guys, you know, he's a little off when it comes to women. Although whatever capacity, how do you handle that friend? Because that's important. I feel like when it comes to the kind of relations that men and women have, I think besides how women speak up about the abuse and whatever, it's also their friends. Like their friends need you. Do you guys? I'm trying to ask, like,
why his friends not holding him accountable?
Not so much of that, because we kind of know why we did it, because he's huge and he has power. But it's more in a more contained version. You and your friends, like, how do you handle if you had a friend who you notice is weird around women? How do you handle that?
When you say weird around women, what do you mean by that? Like, as in
they're overly aggressive. Yeah. They're just not normal. They just do weird shit around women. Like me, go ahead.
Yeah, me personally, if I peep some stuff like that, I'm gonna pull them to the side. I'm like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of like you're doing a tad bit too much, and I'm coming to you as a friend. Like, you my boy, so I'm gonna tell you. You feel me? So I'm like, yo, turn that shit down, bro. You looking kind of crazy. If you look kind of crazy, you making everybody look crazy. You feel me? So I'll tell them, pull them to the side. You feel me? What about you, dog?
Yeah. I feel the same way, bro. Cause like I had a friend growing up. I was in my 20s. Maybe it was like a long time ago, right? Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say no names, but he's just that type of friend that will, like, if you try to talk to a girl and she didn't respond to the way he want her to respond, he just start cussing her out.
Crazy.
Like we used to have to pull him to the side, like, bro, like, hey, if she say no, bro, like, let it go, bro. Like, you know, he just did that. And I feel like that's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely, I'll pull him to the side. That don't necessarily mean he's gonna do it, but
No, but I
yeah.
feel like it's important because we'll talk about it until we turn blue. But I feel like they don't. I feel like they will respond better if it was their male friends also talking to them. I think that's something that needs to be more openly discussed, because if you see a lot of these things, a lot of these guys that get away with what they do, their friends know and don't say or do anything about it, because like, oh, it's that's just Mark, that's just how he is, you know?
That's just how
That's just how he is. But you can't do that. I think you need to start from early. You notice that he's the kind of guy he is, and be like, dude, you can't do that. You can't talk to her like that. You can't put your hands on her. You can't just like so that they know and they feel some type of way about doing that kind of thing. So they don't feel empowered, and they don't feel like, oh, my friends know and they don't care, so why should y'all bitches care? Like that's not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
So,
I feel you.
It's crazy. If nobody's telling you, then those aren't your real friends. Because real like homies, they would tell you. Like whenever you have, it could be anything, to be honest. Anything that's messed up, they'll let you know.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And that's what a real friend's supposed to do.
Yeah, because then I feel like, because if you say something and they're just pieces of shit, then they're gonna remove themselves from the group, because then now they feel uncomfortable being around you guys, because y'all will call him out on his shit, so now they'll remove themselves. So I don't expect like for you to fix people. Like I'm not saying fix your friends. I'm saying make them feel uncomfortable being that kind of person.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. But you know, like you were saying, with Diddy is different. Cause
You got money, he's
the
powerful.
nigga, like all these guys, like, cause all his friends and all these security guys, all these cameramen, like y'all see, like, you feel me? Like y'all seen this shit. Y'all been knew this shit was going on. Why nobody ever came forward? Like,
You know,
and that tape, how the fuck? What that tape came
yeah,
from?
it's so weird that it's just now surfacing, because if that means that this is 6 years ago, right? That means that it's been known.
Yeah.
I don't know if Diddy was the reason why, like, you know, he probably had his security go talk to hotel security, and he's like, wherever the fuck that tape is, delete it. And I'm hoping like a good Samaritan didn't delete it. It's like, oh yeah, we deleted it, but they actually just made a copy of it or whatever.
That's exactly what happened. They
Okay.
made cause like they the hotel, he paid $50,000 for that tape, right? But so apparently the hotel made a copy of that tape, right? So they sold them the original tape, so they made a copy for $50,000. That hotel's not even open no more. So that tape, I don't know where that tape came from.
Yeah, so yeah, one of the employees kept it and just was like,
smart.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna air this, and I don't know if it was for their benefit, like if you don't give me money, then I'm gonna put it out there, or they really were genuine, like somebody needs to know. But however it got out, I'm glad it got out.
Mm-hmm. Like nigga probably like, I'm gonna make $50,000 off this shit for now, then you know.
Yeah.
Then I'm going, you know, make sure the bad guy pay at the same time. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, and all heroes wear capes. But so I know, so Cassie's current husband, his name is Alex Fine. He was Diddy's trainer. Did you guys know that?
No.
Yeah, he was
That's where he met her, huh?
Probably, and
just like Tom Brady's wife. Yeah, she left Tom Brady for a Pilates teacher or some shit.
Oh shit! Be careful of them gym bros. But like,
Damn.
yeah, but so Alex Fine is not new to women going through sexual abuse, because his mother was also a victim of domestic abuse. So I feel like he probably saw something and was like, I'm not going through this again.
Yeah.
And got her out of there.
He know how to like spot the signs.
Probably. And Diddy probably, because it's not on the tape, obviously, because he dragged her back into the room. But apparently that same day he punched her in the face and gave her a black eye. Like, so I feel like Alex probably saw the bruises, saw the way she kind of like, you know, around him, and was like, no, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah.
And I don't want this to look like, oh, he came to her rescue. I feel like she also would have to have the strength to leave as well. So this is This is her story. This is her escaping Diddy. Jesus, that sounds like a fucking future documentary. Escaping Diddy.
Escaping the Diddy.
Yeah.
50's making a docu-series about Diddy's life and shit. Like, I don't know if that shit is real, but you know how that nigga 50 is.
Yes, I don't want it to seem like Alex rescued her, but I feel like he definitely saw
From
something.
the diddler.
He saw something and was like, probably put a little fire under her to get her out of there. Because she's been trying. Apparently, she tried in 2018 to leave him, and he fucked her up and raped her. It was like, you're not going anywhere. It's so bad.
And it's crazy, like, and you know another thing, right? Like, how like on social media, like they'll post like a well-known couple, let's say like Jay-Z.
Like couple goals.
Yeah, right.
Not knowing.
And you never know. Not knowing Beyonce's beating Jay-Z's ass every day.
Yeah.
You know?
Correction. Solange is beating Jay-Z's ass and Beyonce is watching.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you never know. You never want to be nobody's relationship goal, because you never know what goes on behind glass doors. But you know, like, these guys, like, these security guys, they're like, bro, like, why y'all ain't never, I know y'all seen this guy, you know, he's been doing this for a while. They're like, yeah, a lot of, we know, but we don't know. It's like, he was like, it's like Diddy will go in a room with a girl, right? Then she'll come out with a Band-Aid on her nose, like type shit. Like, so we know what happened, but we don't know what happened. So basically, that's how he would like describe it. Like, bro, like, y'all niggas not saying anything. Y'all just as guilty. Y'all accessories, right? So like, they're like, yeah, man, but we didn't see anything, but we know, you know. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
You wanna know? It's crazy like that. That puts them in a fucked up position.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
because
bro.
imagine, you clock in to go to
You
work,
career.
right?
Like,
Find out your job is a dick.
Like, bro.
I mean, your boss is a dick.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like, fuck, man.
Now take care of my family or tell my boss.
Real shit.
That's what
And then your boss has the power to take out your family. It's like, what?
Shit is a lose-lose, bro.
But did y'all hear?
What up?
This nigga did his known for crazy shit, right? I just remember this shit. I heard Kid Cudi was trying to talk to Cassie. He was talking to Cassie at one point. And I guess Diddy threatened him with blowing up his car.
Oh, hey,
right?
No, I don't think he threatened. I think he blew up.
And he did it. And that happened. I'm not saying allegedly, right? I'm not saying he did it.
Yeah,
but
that
actually happened.
Oh my.
They blew up his car.
Oh my God.
In the driveway. Yeah.
Oh my god.
You guys know about that?
Oh my god.
What a Claymore. That's what Claymore's like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you ain't hear about that?
No.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
That actually happened.
Shit.
Yeah. So what, like that nigga, he got that nigga Diddy got that juice.
You see what I'm saying? Hey, remember what I said earlier? Hey, I don't know if he's gonna get caught, but if he get caught, it's gonna be a long time.
He party with politicians. He got the keys.
He got pools, dog.
You know, he got the keys to the city of New York, to New York City. The mayor gave him the keys to the city. And they were talking about, they meeting about considering about taking the key back from him because she's going through all this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you give the key to the city to a rapist in a
It's like what? Is something wrong with him? Like, is something actually wrong with him? Because how can you? There's no way you can. He looks at Cassie and think, I'm so in love with you. I don't want anybody else to have you. Also, I'm violent. Like, what is it? Like, what? Why does he treat her like that, and doesn't want to let her go? I don't. There's things in life that I don't understand, and the kind of men that are like possessive, like it's not love, it's possession. Like, they don't look at you as somebody that they care about. They just look at you as somebody that they own.
Object, yeah.
And it's like
their favorite toy.
Yeah.
They don't want nobody else to play with.
And then when they play with it, they bang it up. And it's just like, there's just something wrong. Like, yes, so he does need help. But the things that he put, what he's done to his victims, like whatever he goes through isn't going to help them.
This is facts.
That's why he gotta break that bread.
Facts.
All these people that he know he did wrong, he just gotta cut that check and do time.
And do this.
That's
And
the only way
not in them
Facts.
luxury jails. He needs to suffer.
Yeah, he. I knew I didn't like that guy for it.
That nigga said I knew it.
Bro, I grew up, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
every time this guy came on TV, I'm like, bro, I do not like this nigga, bro. Now I'm waiting on Kurt Franklin to pull out some tithe money out his ass.
Oh my God.
Then I know, yeah, motherfucker, I knew it.
Kurt Franklin, hey dog, it could be tomorrow. Who knows?
I see
Because
that.
I think he is shiesty. I ain't gonna lie. He do give me traits.
You ever see this nigga on stage be twerking and twirling his ass for the Lord? Kurt Franklin, bro, come on. Damn.
Look at Claudia.
But yeah, that dude is like a fucking 90s R&B artist, like on the stage, fucking riding ponies and shit.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he be doing all that on stage. That nigga be twerking and twirling and shit.
That's crazy work. I didn't even know.
Like, I didn't know gospel singers had to do all that. Like, bro, come on.
Dude.
It's crazy. Yeah, I guess it's different. 2024. Whatever. But yeah, and Steve Harvey. Nigga look like he got a caterpillar over his lip for a mustache.
He thinks it's fake. I think it's real.
It look like a Cheeto.
Oh, the puff. But you know, shit. You remember? Y'all remember the Steve Harvey show? That shit that he had, the little box fade he had. Yeah. That shit was fake.
Damn.
That was in his hair. So
he has alopecia like Jada.
I don't know what he had. Don't get slapped.
Sheesh.
I'm sorry, Will.
You better keep that man wife about your mouth.
Imagine Will Smith just pull up. What the fuck?
Man.
You like keep my wife with that name out your mouth and just walk out the door. I wouldn't be able to do. You wouldn't be able to do anything. Hey, sorry,
you
man.
Just watch me get slapped.
He would have just walked off.
Y'all just watch me get slapped.
Hey, bro.
Anyway,
I quit.
Bro. Oh shit.
We're gonna make sure you get you're not able to get a job nowhere else around this area.
That's crazy. Wow.
That's how Diddy is.
Oh,
Yeah. You make sure you don't succeed in your endeavors.
That's crazy work.
My friend is not gonna like those comments. Cause I'm not gonna go there. Are we gonna wrap it up?
We can. Y'all got anything else to say about Bad Boy?
Oh shit.
Bad Boy. Somebody play.
I ain't gonna lie, hey man. Whatever's coming to Diddy, man, kinda deserve it. I ain't gonna lie. He does some crazy shit on some elite shit. Even from the beginning, he's been elite. But whatever comes his man way,
Well deserved.
is deserved. That's all I gotta say, dog.
Yeah, that video was so hard to watch.
Yeah.
I'm glad she's okay. I hope the other women are okay because we don't even know. We have no idea the lives that he's touched and how he's touched them. So I just hope that everybody's okay, and I do hope that he gets everything that he deserves in this lifetime so we can see it.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and that him seeking for help, what does that mean? Seeking help. What does that really mean though?
Just an excuse. Just something to come up with something.
Yeah, looking
It's
for
just-
public sympathy
yeah,
is
just
it's
nothing.
not gonna work. It's all bullshit.
Facts.
I think that whole apology, like, sorry, I know but
No, go ahead.
I think that whole apology was meant. You say you didn't see it.
Yeah, I was not
So-
interested in what he had to say.
It was basically a bunch of blabber and shit. But basically, it's like, I think that apology was meant for, you know how a lot of these companies drop, they, you know, like sponsors. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he had the tequila. They not anymore. They bought all their
See?
shares from him.
See?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think that apology was made because usually, when shit like that happen to people with a lot of sponsorship, that's what they have to come out because they represent. You not just represent yourself, you represent the company you work for, and usually the company will make. Hey, you gonna have to, make a public appearance, and and a lot of people were saying basically that I think that's what this nigga did. And when I was looking, I listened to it several times, and I looked at it like, and they had people that read body language,
Yeah.
because everybody was confused. Everybody was looking at it. Everybody felt the same way, like, bro, this shit don't look genuine. And so a lot of people that read body, language, they're like, yeah, the whole time he was shaking his head. You know how they do. They were going into detail and shit. They were like, yeah, it don't look like he mean. He was just apologizing to make an appearance. Not that he really he was really sorry for what he did. He was basically sorry for he got caught type shit.
Right.
But yeah, I don't like that nigga. I hope he get everything he deserved. And yeah. But yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Just make sure you stay on here and view, and say what you gotta say. We'll respond.
Yeah,
you know?
we support women on this podcast.
You know?
Sure.
Except me, apparently.
Alright, y'all, deuces. We out.